What's up, you guys? Happy Thanksgiving. And in honor of Thanksgiving, I was scrolling down YouTube and I saw a video by Laker Nation, and they did this video comparing Thanksgiving side dishes to different Lakers players, and I thought it was really creative, and I was really rocking with it until I saw some of the choices, and I saw like greens pop up, and it was green beans with bacon bits in them. I'm like, we already know it's collard greens. Like, who's bringing green beans? So I said, you know, I have to do my own version. I have to. So this is basically my version of Lakers players as Thanksgiving side dishes. Let's get into it. Alright, so disclaimer. I know there's a lot of people that watch this that your family, I'm just gonna be honest, you may not know how to season food, you know? If salt is spicy to you, I don't want your food opinions, you know what I mean? Y'all sit there and say that the food is seasoned and put a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and parsley on top. Then that's seasoning. You haven't even busted out not one speckle of Lowry's on a single side dish, but it's seasoned. So let's not get into the food opinions, okay? Let's just, in theory, listen to my choices and see if we can relate. But I know some of y'all come from that struggle where, you know, your food really isn't seasoned like that, and that's tragic, and I cannot help you, and I'm praying for you on this Thanksgiving Day. Try to stay thankful, my friends. Tragic. Anyways, y'all, the first dish has to be the turkey, okay? This is the meat. This is the main source of nutrition, the biggest thing on the table. Everybody kind of comes expecting the turkey to go hard, all right? So the turkey, of course, has to be LeBron James. LeBron James is the turkey of the Lakers, in a good way. Basically, he provides most of the nutrition for the team, okay? He did get off to a little rocky start, but he does provide most of the scoring and everything for our team. Everything kind of starts from him. He is what everyone comes to see. He is the main entree of the Lakers. However, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, turkey is not my favorite dish, which is why this is so appropriate. It's not my favorite dish because it gets a little dry sometimes. There are certain people that, you know, it's a little dry. Even if it's seasoned, it's just dry. You know what I mean? And LeBron's defense be dry. It does. It gets a little dry sometimes. So that's why this fits so perfectly. I have a love-hate relationship with turkey just because it's like, it's good sometimes, but then sometimes when it's dry, it's just like, it's the same with LeBron. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with him already, and then now you gotta be dry sometimes too. It's like, you know, I need that effort. You know, I need that effort. I need you to be cooked a little more. Cook a little more on defense. You know what I mean? Cook a little more. So LeBron earns that turkey spot, but overall, he does a lot for our team, so he's the turkey of the team. Now next, we got two of my favorite, actually, side dishes of Thanksgiving of all time. The mac and cheese and the greens, okay? Now, I'm saying collard greens. I'm not talking about green beans. If I ever walk into a Thanksgiving meal and I see green beans on the table with corn and bacon bits, I'm gonna do a 180, see you later, good day, and I'm gone. Because clearly there's some sort of miscommunication. I shouldn't be here, you know? Green beans? Y'all be having green beans on Thanksgiving? You don't have collard greens? I'm sorry, I make amazing collard greens, and collard greens is my favorite, like one of my favorites, so I didn't even know y'all was living like that. Tragic. But greens is one of the best things, and mac and cheese is one of the best dishes, undisputably the best dish. Even if you're vegan, I'm sure you, well, first of all, if we're vegan, let's just take a second to take a prayer for you on this holiday, sweetie. You are struggling today. But mac and cheese is just good for everybody. Everybody loves it. That's why mac and cheese has got to be Kuzma. It has got to be Kuzma, okay? It's a dish that goes well with everything. Kuzma goes well with everybody. You can start him, you can take him off the bench. He's gonna do him regardless, and he goes well with everybody, okay? Now the green would have to be Josh Hart. Once again, the greens, first of all, they're seasoned well. Josh Hart is seasoned. He looks like a seasoned pro out there. He can go with anybody as well, just like greens can go with anything. You can pair greens with anything on your plate, it's gonna be fire if they're seasoned right. Not those tangy tasting greens, no, the seasoned greens. The one that tastes like the meat and the turkey, whatever. Those greens. That's Josh Hart. The mac and cheese and the greens of the team. Kuzma and Josh Hart. Both together, bomb. Separate, bomb. With anybody else, they're bomb. That's a pretty accurate one, I think.
Oh! He needs some milk!
And next, we have the mashed potatoes. Now, Y'all might be wondering, like, who could possibly be the mashed potatoes? And I'll tell you, it's Ingram. Those are his twisties. It's Ingram. Ingram is the mashed potatoes, and I'll tell you why. Wherever you go, there'll be mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving, okay? It's gonna provide you with that base amount of nutrition. It's gonna give you that. However, it has the potential to be fire and the potential to just be average and a little below average, okay? Because potatoes in general are just like a blank canvas for seasoning. I mean, really, you can season potatoes however you want to, every which way, and it'll be fire. Same with Ingram. He has all the tools and the makings of a future star. He looks like he's gonna be fire. But some nights he comes up a little cold, just like mashed potatoes. It gets cold a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little cold. It's not really seasoned as well. You might have that one auntie that's bringing it, and you know she doesn't really season too well. So it's a little bland. That's just like Ingram. Like, he has the potential to really hit the spot on the team. But a lot of times he's just coming up just a little bit cold, a little unseasoned, a little bland. But he's still gonna give you that base amount of points, that base amount of nutrition. But you can't give him too much credit for that because you know he could be so much more fire. That was a bomb one. I think that was really good. I have a board right here where I'm looking because I wrote everything down. I think that was a really good one. Give yourself a pat. I like that one. The next one is the stuffing, okay? And the stuffing is going to Rajon Rondo. The stuffing's good. It goes with everything. Gonna give you that assist. You wanna put a little bit of stuffing with the mac? You could do that. Put a little stuffing with the greens, put a little stuffing with the turkey, put a little stuffing in your bread. Like, all of that stuff goes together. Same with Rajon. Now, by himself, nobody's just, I mean, I get you can eat stuffing by yourself for sure, by itself, but nobody's like going to Thanksgiving for just stuffing. Like, stuffing, please, sir. Like, no, you know, it's gonna go with stuff. You're gonna eat it with multiple things, and that's why I'm gonna give that one to Rondo. Now, next is the cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce, once again, it has the potential to be good, but like, to me, in smaller doses. However, I do know that certain people like cranberry sauce a lot more than me, and so I'm gonna give this one to Lance Stephenson, okay? He's somewhat of a polarizing player. He's very energetic, outgoing, just like cranberry sauce is very tart. It's like, wakes you up. It's real refreshing. However, you can't have too much of it, you know what I'm saying? There's sometimes when the cranberry sauce is gonna be fire, when you put it with certain entrees or what. In some games, you got Lance Stephenson going off in the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? But it's smaller doses. He's not for everybody. He's not for every team for sure. And so that's why he gets the cranberry sauce. Pat on the back. I think that was a perfect analysis once again. Next up, we got the Yams. Who got the Yams on the team? The Yams, it's about that time. Yeah, it goes to Lonzo Ball. The Yams goes to Lonzo Ball. I think the Yams are a sweet dish, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's rooting for the Yams to be good. Everybody wants some yams. However, it depends on who makes the yams at every Thanksgiving. It always depends on who makes the yams. Some people put marshmallows on the top, some people don't. Some people really season it up and make it real sweet. Some people kind of just leave it. You never know what you're gonna get with the yams, and you never know what you're gonna get with Lonzo. We want him to be great. We all want some yams on our plate, but depending on how they're made that day, you might have to skip them. They might not make it on the plate. Lonzo might not make it on the board. He might go scoreless. You know what I'm saying? The Yams gotta step up sometimes. The Yams gotta wanna cut to the basket. The Yams gotta want the ball in their hands. Yams. So that's why I'm giving Lonzo the Yams. Not a perfect comparison, but I think it's kind of there a little bit. Then we've got the bread rolls. The bread rolls, the Hawaiian rolls, whoever made the bread. The bread is always reliable. The bread is always gonna taste good, hopefully. You can always count on bread to hold it down, okay? It brings everything together. Bread is gonna hold it down, basically. Bread is JaVale McGee, okay? He holds the team down. He's one of the league leaders in blocks. I don't know if he's still the leader, but he's doing amazing on defense, basically. Rebounding the ball, scoring. He's doing a little bit of everything. You can use like little bread rolls to make mini Thanksgiving sandwiches. You can eat the bread by itself. No matter what, the bread's gonna be good. The bread's gonna put in that work. The bread hasn't really come up short just yet. And so that's why JaVale gets that bread. And I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for KCP. Y'all have been waiting like, where is KCP at? Well, here he is, okay? Because KCP gets that vegetarian dish. Okay, now this is not terrible. Y'all probably thought I was gonna really play him. This is not terrible, but let's be honest, nobody's showing up to Thanksgiving for the vegetarian meal, okay? Just act like you're a meat eater for this video. You're not showing up looking for vegetarian dish, okay? And sometimes the vegetarian dish can be okay, but a lot of times it's like, I'm not looking to come here and get Wham. I'm not looking for Wham. I'm not looking for fishless fish. You know, I'm not looking for tofurkey on Thanksgiving. I'm coming to eat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes though, the vegetarian dish, there's certain vegetarian meats that are alright. And that's exactly what KCP, like sometimes he does alright for us. Sometimes he hits certain shots, but a lot of times you showing up like Wham, KCP. You pulling up, bricking on the side of the backboard, that's Wham. You know, there's all these people open, you're gonna pull up, step back 3, brick. That's tofurkey, KCP. You know what I'm saying? Very unreliable. Nobody's counting on the vegetarian dish to be good, you know? A lot of people count on the mac and cheese. A lot of people count on the turkey, count on the greens. Like, at least we know those things will be good. Nobody's counting on the vegetarian option, you know, as a meat eater especially. You're not. Now we got Michael Beasley. And I'm sorry to say, but you are the store-bought week-old cookies that one auntie brings because she's late and she didn't remember to bring anything. So she stops by Albertsons and they got one little batch of those cookies that come out that plastic container, those oatmeal cookies. They're a week old and she just throws them on the counter. Talking about some, I'm here. You're here, but you're gonna be last in line. You held us up to bring us some oatmeal cookies. Michael Beasley is that store-bought week-old cookies. You got signed in the off-season. We're all, okay, we got Michael Beasley. You held us up for this. Also, the reason he is a store-bought week-old cookies is just because we got pie and all these other types of desserts, banana pudding. The cookies usually stay in the kitchen closed. They don't even get open. That seal is never broken. And so that's exactly what Michael Beasley, he usually sits on the bench, you know? He doesn't even get to even be opened, really. So that's literally the perfect match for him. I wouldn't even know how the cookies might be good. I wouldn't know because they never even get opened. He never gets off the bench. So there we go. And of course we have Luke Walton. Luke Walton, JaVale McGee already got the bread. You know, Laker Nation gave Luke Walton the bread. I said, I don't know what Lakers ball y'all are watching, but sweetie, he's not the bread. But what I'll give him is that stale loaf of bread. He's a stale loaf. We have all seen one of those loaves of bread that's just rock hard, stubborn, won't listen, stubborn, rock hard. You could just literally, the loaf of bread is literally like one of these. Loaf of bread, you are the stale bread, Luke. It's hard to work with you. You're not listening. How many videos do I have to make to warn you? You still not gonna listen to me? I'm yelling at you through the screen. Millions of Laker fans yelling through the screen. You can't hear us? Hard-headed, stale bread. If you're scared that you might not have enough bread, they pull out that old bread from the freezer. It's that stale bread, okay? He's supposed to be the one that's bringing everybody together. Supposed to be the one that's planning everything out, but he's not. He's messing up. He's missing rotations. He's missing stuff. Stale bread. That's Luke Walton. And last, but certainly not least, we have Kobe Bryant. I know you guys were probably not expecting that. However, he was gonna be a part of this always. You will never leave Kobe out, ever. And so what is Kobe? Well, I'm glad you asked. Kobe is the store at which they bought all these items. Yes, he is. He is the store at which they bought the turkey. He's the store at which they bought the mac and cheese. He's the store at which they bought the greens. He's the store at which they bought the stuffing. Simple as that. You can't beat the store, you know? You can get all the little sides, but you can't beat the store. He's the whole store. That's what I'm talking about. Kobe is the Walmart, he is the Target. You are simply a side, but Kobe is the whole store. He's all of y'all combined and then some. And that's that on that. Thank y'all so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm gonna have me a happy Thanksgiving. But comment down below, like, did I mess up any comparisons? Let me know what you would put for all these people in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out some other videos I posted yesterday. I posted 2 yesterday because I'm working. And I'm very thankful for the whole Splash Squad. I love y'all so much. It's not even, words cannot express. I'm so serious. The people that follow me on Instagram, follow me everywhere, support me. It means a lot more than y'all will really know. So I appreciate y'all like a lot, for real. So, okay, thank you so much. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy your food. If you know you're going somewhere where they don't season, keep Lowry's in your purse. That's a tip from Katie Cakes. I'm out.